2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Portland Trail Blazers as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, 6 of their last 7. They're playing at a high level, no lack of confidence going into tonight's game. And if you've been watching this team play lately, you know who they've been getting the big baskets from? Freak! He's been on a tear. How's he gotten so hot, Shaq?
Well, you know, he's letting the game come to him on the offensive end. He's not forcing the shot, but he's still being aggressive, and he's always testing his defender. And he's, you know what, Ernie? He smells that barbecue chicken down there. You can't guard this man one-on-one.
Well,
lick your fingers. The barbecue chicken is hot and crispy.
You're making me hungry right now, but...
Crispy barbecue chicken?
Ooh, I just can't wait. You make me hungry. Is it lunchtime? Wow. We got it some time. But, you know, he's not settling for any look either. This guy is very versatile. He'll take you inside, take you outside. He's the kind of player that seems like he's a step ahead, like mentally. Like he has this mental telepathy that goes on and goes. He knows what you're thinking before you think it, before the guy thought it was a thought.
Wow. It's like an extraordinary basketball IQ.
Yes.
Do you have a good high basketball IQ, Shaq?
No, didn't need one, Ernie.
Why?
Because I had the ES.
What's that?
Elbow sandwiches.
Now I'm really hungry.
Elbow sandwiches
Let's
right
get
in your
it down
mouth.
to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Back to the road tomorrow, as this is the final game of the Trailblazer homestand. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And the effort down the stretch, those final few minutes of regulation, you know, that's what they needed, but they were burnt out in the overtime.
Yeah, that's a good call, Greg. I mean, there was a little bit of a letdown for them in OT, and nothing happened after you expend so much energy just to force the overtime.
The Lakers with the ball, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So the Lakers 5 right now. Jenkins in at the 3. Roy Hibbert is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Kobe, and it's Russell in at the 1 spot.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Feeds it to Crabbe. The 3 ball. They get the rebound. It's tipped. Plumlee in the high post. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely. Back to Plumlee. Lillard outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Left side, Davis. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Jenkins. Hibbert with the screen. Jenkins dishes to Hibbert. Kobe kicks to Randle. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Good on the shot. That's 7 points for Freak. Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Grab the pass to Lillard. He gets stolen by Jenkins. By himself.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Lillard with it, picked up by Kobe. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And the season numbers for them, I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
He's off on the second. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the San Antonio Spurs.
And really, had they just shot their average from the free throw line in that game, I think that probably changes the outcome.
No doubt. I mean, because there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line.
Crabbe, no good. Lakers leading by 4. And Jenkins kicks to Randall. Bryant dishes to Jenkins. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Always fun to watch Kobe setting other people up.
And Portland with the ball. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Plumlee with a screen on Kobe. McCollum kicks to Plumlee. Davis setting the pick for Lillard. Down low, got a piece of it. Kobe with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Russell. Finished off the break. Russell's got his first 2 points of the night.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Now here's McCollum. 11 points for him in that last game against San Antonio.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
Here's Russell following the basket by Mason Plumlee. Back to Russell. He feeds it to Jenkins. Missed inside.
And even though it didn't go down, he did some nice work to get that inside.
Here's Plumlee, banked in off the glass. Plumlee's got his second bucket of the night.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
All right, I want everyone to give it up for your Blazer dancers. Now we have a chance to see the teams that have been the NBA's best three-point shooters this month. In third, the Lakers.
I tell you what, when you have a month like this, the way they've been shooting it, you feel like the basket. I mean, it's hard to maintain this level of productivity, but we'll see if they can make it happen.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Chris Kaman's checked in for Plumlee. Vonleh comes in for Ed Davis. And it's Nick Calathes in for C.J. McCollum. Williams, he's checked in for the Lakers. Clarkson comes in for Russell. Now here's Williams. Now the feed to Jenkins. Doubled by Vonleh. Picked away. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Crabbe dishes to Lillard. The wide open look here for Vonleh. Offensive rebound. Back to Lillard. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first. Kaman a screen. And Lillard kicks to Calathes. He dishes it to Crabbe. Clock at 6. Roy Hibbert with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Now here's Jenkins. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. The baseline J. And that one good from Clarkson.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Kaman's shot is good. There's 38 seconds left in the first. Clarkson passes to Jenkins.
Went to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its ear. I love it.
Yeah, this crowd is stunned.
And that's as electric a finish as you're going to see.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Dishes it to Crabbe. It's stolen by Jenkins. Here's Clarkson. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Damian Lillard taking 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first one falls. The Lakers making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Jenkins. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And money to end the quarter there with the triple.
They knew exactly what they wanted to do right there, Greg, and the time.
And speaking with Roy Hibbert before the game, he helped illuminate their defensive philosophy. When you have that sort of focus like Hibbert, that kind of confidence on display on a nightly basis. And he does change games every night.
You know, and we saw his skill set and execution develop very rapidly over the course of just a couple years. He worked extremely hard to become the force he is on the interior in this game.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets was superb. He had 46 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hits file. No doubt about it. Complete domination. What a game for Jenkins. He has 20 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Here's Calathes. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio and stolen by Russell. And here we go with Jenkins running it up the court. It's deflected. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Plumlee, and the rejection by Jenkins. Here's Temple. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. It's stolen. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. McCollum with the ball. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. McCollum's got his first bucket of the night.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And it's sent back by Plumlee. Trailblazers trail by 12. To the left side wing. Crabbe, no good. The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And Young kicks to Jenkins to the left wing. From 11 feet away, and it's off the back rim, no good. The Trailblazers shooting not great, 40% for the game. Jenkins on the double team. Calathes dishes to Crabbe, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Trailblazers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And he can't get the first one. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Davis is checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Roy Hibbert's checked in for Julius Randle. Andre Robertson comes in for Young. And it's Bryant in for Garrett Temple. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. No one covering.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
All right, I want everyone to give it up for the Blazers.
Let's check out how the Lakers stacked up, Kevin, over the last month in the NBA statistics. First in field goal percentage. First in free throw shooting. And they're also ranked number 1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Kicks it to McCollum. 4 on the shot clock. Puts it up. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. Lakers leading by 11. Now the dish to Jenkins. Great tee that time from Davis.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Crabbe, good.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Hibbert, there's the killer 2-handed slam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
To the middle, rejected by Jenkins. Fires from 14, and it's Portland with the rebound. Passes it to Crabbe. Good. That's Calathes who picks up the assist. Crabbe's got 7.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Chris Kaman is checked in for the Trailblazers. Damian Lillard comes in for Crabbe. And then for Los Angeles, Williams comes in for Kobe. And it's Clarkson in for Russell. Jenkins the pass to Hibbert. And that one's drained from the low block. Hibbert's got 4 points this quarter.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Trailblazers trail by 11. Davis sets a screen. McCollum kicks to Davis. Lillard with it. Picked up by Hibbert. Stolen by Clarkson. And it's the Lakers on the break. Ahead, and Jenkins throws it down.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
1:11 left in the first half of basketball. Lillard with it. 32 points for him last game against San Antonio.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score.
Just 5 on the clock. And that's a foul called on Nick Calathes. That is his first foul of the game. Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Ed Davis. The pass to Roberson, trying his luck deep. That is good. Roberson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. And here's McCollum. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Jenkins with it, now defended by McCollum. Nobody near Williams. Again, Los Angeles.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him, and he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 18. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
I'm controlling the paint. Yo, I'm always controlling the paint. Just natural to me. In high school, I controlled the paint. In college, I controlled the paint. Even when I worked in the hardware store, you know what? I controlled the paint section. That's what I did.
Wow, Kevin, not sure what to do with that one.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second game, guys. But, you know, anything can happen. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I tell you what, it's a pleasure to watch him when he's at the helm. Because in that first half, offensively, he was in a zone.
It sure is a treat to watch him, guys. I mean, everything's been running through him, and he's doing a fantastic job keeping the offense clicking on all cylinders.
Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Davis is out there with Allen Crabbe, and it's Plumlee in at the center filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. They grab their own miss. That's good. And it's 6 points for Roy Hibbert.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite. And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
On defense, the Lakers. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. And the basket by McCollum.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Russell dishes to Jenkins. And he gets it to go.
Let's go.
Jenkins got 24.
Getting the half off to a good start here already with some penetration.
Lillard against Russell. And the basket by Lillard.
I'll tell you what, he looks fresh coming out of halftime if that possession's any indication.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Scooped up. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. And now let's take a look at a breakdown of this season's best rebounding point guards. Fourth, Damian Lillard.
And this is a unique group of players. It's not often we talk about the rebound leaders at the point, but with these guys, it's warranted because of just how well they do it.
And, Greg, I think it gives them an edge over most of their counterparts at the point guard spot. I mean, desire, attitude, and they really look to mix it up. They're not afraid to do anything to help their team's cause.
Plumlee with a screen on Russell. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Here's Davis. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Lakers leading by 18. Kobe kicks to Jenkins. From the arc. Can't get it to go.
The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Grab the pass to Lillard. Portland moving the ball around. Plumlee sets the pick for McCollum. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Mason Plumlee. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. Averaging about 16 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. and he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
And when you look at those rebounds, they have a cumulative effect on the opponent. His effort wears them down physically and mentally.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Davis sets a screen. Pass to Crabbe. Feeds to Lillard. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Lillard's got 6.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Young's checked in for Los Angeles. So it's the Lakers now. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Here's Randall on target from 13 feet. Randall's got 5 points now this quarter.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Here's Calathes. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Calathes. Came in a screen. And it's McCollum in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Young.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games. I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Lakers on. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And the Trailblazers shooting 41% for the game. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Jenkins in its small forward. Brown out there with Nance. Then it's Garrett Temple. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Harkless dishes to Vonleh. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. The Lakers also making some changes. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Brown. And it's Jenkins in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Davis sets a screen. And Lillard gets double-teamed. And it's Davis missing.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Now here's Jenkins. He's tightly guarded. Here's Temple. And that one's good.
And the lead's not getting any smaller. Just an incredibly well-rounded performance here on the road.
And how good a feeling is that for this team to dominate the way they did in front of a hostile crowd? That is a satisfying feeling for the victors. Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And Jenkins kicks to Roberson. Jenkins with it. Vonleh on him. And Jenkins throws it down.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And Lillard gets double-teamed. Plumlee with the screen. Here's Calathes. Just 5 to shoot. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Young's checked in for Roberson. And Temple kicks to Jenkins. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
A different look now for Portland. Alexander's checked in for Kaman. And Maurice Harkless subbed in for Lillard.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
But, Greg, still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And what a huge standout performance it was for the Doctor. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Vonleh, the pass to Harkless. Here's Alexander. He's covered by Jenkins. Here's Harkless. From outside, off the mark. The Lakers with the ball. Now here's Jenkins. Launches it. That's good. Jenkins got 38 points.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Kobe, tell us about how this team has progressed from a chemistry standpoint.
Well, we're right where we need to be, in terms of, figuring out the rhythm that we need to play with and, playing for each other. And, I like where we're at right now.
Kobe, thank you. Playing for each other, a good place to start, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And as the fans file out of the building, now time to head over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Denver Nuggets. Looking at Denver, they lost Game 1 in this matchup earlier this season. They'll see them 4 times in all, looking to even the series with a win tonight. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding on to the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
Well, let's go to the big stat chaser. What do you think about Freak's year?
You know, it's never easy to hold on to the scoring title. You know, teams start to double and triple team you. I can remember one year, Ernie, I was averaging 29.5. David Robinson was averaging 29.3. I play a game.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Looking at the Lakers, they took the win in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. And I don't think I was the only one surprised, not just by their win, but, guys, by what an emphatic win it was.
And, guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at them wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Denver, Fareed and Nurkic in the middle. Moutier out there with Harris, and it's Gallinari in at the 3. Just 5 to shoot. Off target from outside. Here's the Lakers with the ball. Russell, no good. Now let's find out what head coach Mike Malone had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
They'll be up against one of the true giants of the league in Roy Hibbert. And he talked about how impressed he is with Hibbert's dedication to improving his game, saying he's gotten better year after year. And now is one of the guys you have to account for, really at both ends of the floor. Defensively, you've got to get low and try to root him out of the paint. And then on offense, we'll probably look to put him in pick and rolls to test his mobility. Seems like a smart strategy, guys. We'll see how they do.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Hibbert with a screen for Russell. He feeds it to Jenkins. Poked away. Nurkic with the steal. And stolen by Russell. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. The shot's good from Bryant.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And Jenkins kicks to Hibbert. The shot is off. And Denver the other way now. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
A lot of firepower coming off the bench in that game really allowed them to escape with victory.
I thought the bench was the X factor for him. You can't rely on that kind of scoring coming from the reserves every game. But when it shows up, it's a nice weapon.
Denver shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Now, here is Russell. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Lakers working the ball around now. Jenkins the pass to Hibbert. That drops.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Here's Moutier. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Jenkins with it. Lets it go from deep. Gallinari with the rebound. Moutier with the ball. Working on Bryant. Screen by Nurkic. Moutier dishes to Gallinari. Fareed setting the pick for Gallinari. 6 on the shot clock. Can't capitalize on the good screen. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Jenkins. Gallinari with the rebound.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Moutier kicks to Nurkic. The feed to Gallinari. He dishes it to Harris. Jenkins on the double team. Pass to Nurkic. Over to the wing. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. It's good. This game is all even. Moutier's got himself on the board with 3 there. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Jenkins the pass to Randall. Russell kicks to Jenkins. With the shot. Takes a big height house and goes in. Jenkins got his second basket. Here's Moutier. 1:57 left here in the first quarter. Nurkic against Hibbert. And it's Harris off the drive. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
All right, Staples Center. Look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Laker girls.
Well, a break on the floor, so let's talk about the league's small forwards, shall we, for a second, and see which of them have led the league in free throw shooting this season. Gallinari, and of course, Freak.
And there are some smooth strokes among that group, guys. I mean, just effortless perfection when they are at the stripe.
And I think that allows them to be really ultra aggressive driving the lane, which is exactly what a coach wants in a small forward. I mean, get to the cup for a layup or get to the line for surefire free throws.
First trip to the line for him here.
Taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Here's Barton. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. For the 3, Chandler. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Here is Bayless. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. Knocked away. It's stolen by Jenkins. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Chandler. There's the pass to Barton. Dishes it to Arthur. Kicks to Barton. 36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The second chance effort, and the layup is good. Barton's got his first points of the game.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Lakers have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4. He's off on the first. The Lakers making a switch here. Young's checked in. And he sinks the second. There's 21 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Barton dishes to Laverne. Here's Bayless. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Jacks up a three and released it in time, but it's off the mark. And that does it for the first quarter. Lakers on top, up 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come from.
Kobe Bryant dealing with the wear and tear of decades in the league. He talks about how he remains effective. Well, Kobe's age and with the 2 years worth of injuries is coming back for him just a matter of Greg adjustments, or is that another way of saying he has to limit everyone's expectation, including his own?
You know what? When it comes to Kobe Bryant, history has shown that the normal rules just don't apply. I think it's the rest of the league that's going to have to adjust to a well-rested and still very lethal Black Mamba.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Jenkins in at power forward. Williams is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Nick Young, and it's Randall in at the 5 spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trail Blazers delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 38 points and seemed to have a hand in every defensive stop. Good numbers for him in both the steals and blocks columns. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
They get it again. Count that one. Fareed's got his second bucket tonight.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Chandler right side. Fareed outside. 5 to shoot. There's a screen. Here's Moutier. The rebound by the Lakers.
Boy, he shredded the D with the patented crossover, but just couldn't convert.
Jenkins the pass to Clarkson. He kicks to Jenkins. Unloads from 13. Randall no good. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And Bayless kicks to Chandler. Jenkins on the double team. Got a piece of it. Taken away by Williams. From deep. And he trains the 3. Good looking shot there from Jenkins. Jenkins has got 13 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Mike Malone gave to his team during that last break. He told the team...
And the first half is now.
Thank you, Kevin. I've got
Your Lakers, 33. The Nuggets, 24.
Welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Farid at the 4. Mudiay out there with Harris. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Nuggets trail by 7. Gallinari with it. He's picked up by Russell. Here's Mudiay. His three-pointers off the mark. Lakers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Now here's Jenkins. Gallinari covering. And here's Russell. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Harris dishes to Mudiay. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Russell passes to Jenkins. Back to Russell. To the inside. Gallinari with the steal. Inside. Here's Mudiay. And Denver again with the bucket.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Now, here is Gallinari. He's guarded by Jenkins. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Nuggets have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Lakers. Williams comes in for Kobe. And it's Clarkson in for Russell. And a switcher also for Denver. Laverne, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Now here's Jenkins. D right on him. Now Clarkson pass to Jenkins. Looking to end the drought. That's his 6th field goal today. And that makes him now 6 for 11.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Mudiay kicks to Gallinari. Soft touch off the glass. Gallinari's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And it's Hibbert missing. Nuggets have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Harris dishes to Mudiay. Six to shoot. For the tie. Shot's good by Laverne. Laverne's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
There's the dish to Williams. To the paint. Here's Jenkins. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Nuggets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up.
All right, students, and Blue Team's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Laker girls.
opportunity here to go to the 2K leaderboard and see who's been the hottest of the hot at the small forward position for the past month. Freak number 1.
You know, call him whatever you want. The bottom line is he just finds a way to score. And when he gets going, he can tear the rest of the NBA to shreds.
Well, there's no question he is the priority for any defense they're up against. He's impossible to shut down entirely, so you just want to slow him down from his spot on the wing.
The Lakers making a switch here. Young's checked in. And Bayless kicks to Arthur. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Young passes to Jenkins. Feeds it to Clarkson. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Kevin, while we've got a moment here, let's see over the last month how the Denver Nuggets ranked in the NBA statistics. 10th in second chance points. 11th in rebounding. And they're in the top half of the league in blocks. That's pretty good. Not too bad.
And looking again at those second chance points, they might not be the best in that area, but it is still, I think, to their advantage in terms of the outcome of some games.
1:25 left in the third quarter. Chandler outside. From past the arc. The offensive rebound. Laverne. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
The Lakers have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
First one falls for him. Roberson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 1:06 left to play in the third. And Bayless kicks to Chandler. Jenkins on the double team. Here's Barton. 6 to shoot. Shoots from 12. No good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter in Denver.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the chart.
Scorching and torching offensively. They were able to get everything they wanted.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Bayless dishes to Arthur. Rebound the Lakers. Jenkins got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Clarkson. Clarkson off a pick from Jenkins. Off the pick. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Now it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead. And Chandler, here we go, sinks it from just inside the baseline. Chandler's got his 2nd bucket of the night. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Lakers on top, leading by a point. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. 4th quarter should be good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Jenkins, he's in at power forward. Bryant is out there with Russell. Then it's Roy Hibbert, and it's Roberson in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Fellas, tighten up, all right?
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Now, here is Gallinari. Puts one up from 19. It's rebounded by Jenkins. Jenkins got his 5th rebound in this one. Bryant drives in. Three-pointer. And there's Jenkins. That's good on the assist from Kobe. Kobe's got his 3rd assist on the night. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Here's Moutier, and it's blocked by Jenkins. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets hold its own possession. Williams, he's checked in for Andre Robertson. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And the basket by Harris.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Russell kicks to Jenkins, and he jams it with authority.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. The feed now to Gallinari. Offline with his 3.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Harris. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Moutier kicks to Nurkic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Kenneth Faried. At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Lakers leading by 3. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. And he gets the bucket. 8 points for Roy Hibbert.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Mike Malone gave during that last break. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
Thanks a lot, Doris. Randall's checked in for Bryant. Now, here is Gallinari. Guarded by Jenkins. Faried the pass to Moutier. Back to Faried. 6 on the shot clock. And right on target. Good.
Okay, that's more like it. A nice job here in the second. I mean, their field goal percentage is way up compared to what they did in the first half, where they shot a very low percentage. It actually was just above 30%.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Faried.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Now here's Jenkins. Gallinari covering and out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. The Nuggets trail by 3. Moutier with the ball. On the wing, Harris. He feeds it to Faried. Out to the right wing. And there's Gallinari on the assist by Fareed.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Ball's knocked loose. The drive by Russell. Out to the right wing. On the wing, Williams. He dishes it to Jenkins. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Screen by Nurkic. Out to Gallinari. Wide open look. And the shot no good. A bit short.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Williams dishes to Russell. Here's Jenkins. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And that's now 30 points for Freak.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Gallinari, and the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there, too, so nothing subtle about that one.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for Denver.
Ladies and gentlemen, go Laker girls!
It's stolen by Randall. And again, another basket good from Jenkins. Now it's a 7-point Laker lead.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Ladies and gentlemen, go Laker girls!
And the Lakers making a change here. Lions checked in. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Moutier with the ball. Russell's there, and another miss by Denver.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass to Chandler. Takes the 3. Moutier with the basket.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
Now here's Jenkins. He's guarded by Chandler. Rebound by Nurkic.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Here's Fareed. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
Complete domination. What a game for Fareed. He has 9 points and 1 steal. He's gotten after it on the boards for them as well as in the transition game.
And I like the fact that one has really fed into the other. A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Kobe goes in, and the Lakers with another miss. And here's Denver. It's a 1-point game. Chandler kicks to Moutier. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Harris wide open. He shoots and unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nurkic with the steal. Now here's Moutier. He's guarded closely. On the wing, Chandler to take the lead. It falls! 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. A baseline J. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the post-game show.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Danilo Gallinari.
He really sparked him with his defense tonight. He was so active out there, both in the open court and in the half-court situations. If there were...
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our...
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go. All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. Okay, we're good on the drills for now. Let's make sure we're getting better every day.